Well, this morning I came back to the plaza in front of the cathedral. Did some artsy fartsy kind of kind of shots. Put the phone on a tripod. Um, Very fancy for me. My photos usually aren't very good, and I don't usually put much effort into them. But um, thought I'd get creative. But in about 45 minutes, I'm going to take a tour of the church and the museum and go up into the portico. That's all I could get tickets for. My failure to plan ahead and buy tickets online in advance led to there being no available spots left, no matter what hour of the day, yesterday or today, to be able to see like the towers and things like that. So unfortunately, I missed that. So I guess it gives me a reason to make my way back here. I'm already thinking about the Portuguese route for next year. I've heard it's nice and flat, so that may be a good one for Alan and I to do. I think I've changed my mind about starting at St. John over in France because of crossing the Pyrenees and how challenging that's going to be. I was a kind of a wimp about all the hills from Syria to Santiago. So if I'm a wimp about that, then I probably shouldn't be crossing the Pyrenees. Just to be honest. I mean, I'll push myself and challenge myself, but I also know my limits. And with all my foot surgeries, I don't know if my feet are going to be able to take that kind of thing anyway. So I will enjoy what I can do. And so, yeah, Portuguese route is probably the next best option. I've heard that the primitive and the north routes are very hilly as well. So, but I've always wanted to see Portugal. So, again, another good reason to go to Portugal, another good reason to get back here. And I'll plan ahead, make sure I get tower tickets to be able to go up in those really cool towers up there. It's beautiful out here this morning. Yay, sunshine, actually have clear skies. It's going to be very comfortable today, so super excited just about that alone. But my day is, the only thing I actually have planned are the tickets into the museum and the portico. Other than that, my day is free. I was supposed to do that tour, and I emailed the company, but I didn't email soon enough, I guess, because then they started calling me this morning looking for me, afraid they were going to leave somebody behind, which again, totally appreciate Santiago Ways and the company that they had arranged that extra tour with, because clearly they double check and they care and they'll call you. So another strong recommendation for Santiago Ways and who they partner with. So if you're planning travel and want to have some sense of security about who you're dealing with, yeah, I definitely recommend them. So anyway, the rest of my day is just wide open and relaxing. And tomorrow I fly into Madrid. So yeah, I'm just going to have fun today. Take more pictures, maybe some more video. But last day of my vacation, other than tomorrow, just to hang out at the airport hotel until the flight the following day. So hopefully they let me video a little bit in the church. If not, maybe I can at least take some photos. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I can at least do something, because I want to be able to share that with you if I can. Okay, I'm already inside what will lead up to the portico, but you can see, I mean, look at these carvings. These, obviously what you see on all these buildings from this time period. I am to go upstairs, and then I have to wait for my time. All this old stonework. Kind of dark in here. Let's see. These carved in benches. And I'm looking out from one of those big windows. There's the stairs to the front of the church.
Que solo se conserven algunos fragmentos, y etapa fue la de mayor gloria de la historia compostelana. Sin embargo, muchos lo sufrieron.
I am doing the museum, and I'm out in the cloistered area, what they call the cloisters. Let me turn this around. This is beautiful. Call it vaulting. And they put some netting up, I guess probably keep the birds under control. Look at how big these bells are. This is spectacular. I'm always in awe of these big old European churches. We have nothing like this in America. I mean, there are some places that try to replicate this, but the originals are truly stunning. Let's see, they've got, I don't know if they're tombstones or they were people who basically supported the church and have a permanent plaque here. Not really sure of the information on this. I'm doing an unguided tour, so I do not know. Well, it does say rest in peace, 1950. Like that one would be in one. I think if I'm reading it correctly, maybe. I don't know. Oh, it does say Restos Mortales. So yeah, these are graves. That is his final resting place. That's the door I came in, so I've made my way all the way around the square. Okay. So I just did the portico and the museum. I realized I missed the floor with the tapestries, unfortunately. I could probably go back in, but oh well, I'm not going to try to convince anybody that I missed it and I need to go back in. I was able to buy a ticket to the tower. When I was at another point, I stopped and asked a guy who was selling the tickets for the museum and stuff if I could get in on one. So at 4:30, I'm going to do the tower tour anyway. I mean, it's guided in Spanish language. I said, that's okay. I just want to go see it because I could always research online exactly what I'm seeing. Or there'll be QR codes I could scan and read. So yeah, I was able to get in on a tour even though all the online tickets said everything was sold out. So at 4:30, I'm going to climb up the tower and go check all that out. So that worked out. I'm just out here sitting in the sunshine. It's only like 11:53. Not time for lunch. The little cafes are open, but I'm just enjoying the sunshine. And I think I'm going to ditch the sweatshirt. But I took a lot of pictures and some video inside. Actually, it was funny. I got to a section where there was no restrictions on photography, and there was this tour group in there, and these old people kept chastising me for trying to take a picture. It's like there were no rules against it. I guess they thought there were, and they felt the need to chastise me. I had an old man get on me and an old lady get on me later. It's just like, you guys are fine. It's like, if it really was restricted, my camera would have been put away, but it wasn't. So when they left the room, it's like, okay, I'm going to take my picture now so these old people can quit chastising me endlessly. Oh, I need to move. Gotta get somebody needing the stairs. That building there is, if I understand correctly, it's a seminary. It's the larger of the two, maybe. I saw another one that says Seminario Menor, meaning the smaller, so I think this is Seminario Mejor. Something like that. You can go in and visit, but I just happened to notice it when I was back here behind the church. You can hear the church bells. Just a lot of pretty little squares and plazas, and come down these little side streets, and of course touristy stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to wander and enjoy. I've got all day. I just wandered off on some side streets and had a really great lunch at a little side cafe. There's a beautiful church there. I sat at my table just a bit too long, and it was closing just as I got there. I guess I could always go back in, and they reopen at 6 o'clock tonight. But I did at least get one picture in there real quick. But then I came on around the corner, and there was this little gated courtyard area. So I stepped in, and it said something about the restoration of the nave. Well, this looks like an old church nave that I just came through. it's clearly a marketplace now, but look, you see the arched ceiling, and that reminds you of the nave of a church. Coming through here, this is really cool, but they've turned it into a marketplace. So it pays to wander and go down side streets. You never know what you're going to run across. And I'm seeing like some fruits and vegetables where I could actually do a healthier dinner tonight for myself. I feel like I've been stuffing myself full of bread and meat and cheese ever since I got here. Despite all my walking, I'm afraid I've gained weight. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, I'm seeing some fresh fruits and vegetable options. Some, of course, cheese, lots of jamón, ham. Here's another thing where they've got the food. So I wouldn't mind grocery shopping if I could do it this way. I get tired of the Walmart. This is way better than a Walmart for grocery shopping. This would actually make it like somewhat of a pleasant experience having to come shopping this way. Yes, you do have to carry everything. There are no shopping carts. But you just come out and buy fresh each day. I'm seeing some cherry tomatoes. Bananas, cherries. Maybe dinner. Beautiful flowers. I already snagged an apple from the breakfast buffet, so I know I've got an apple covered already. If you're into making charcuterie boards, you'd love this place. Actually, well, before I really cut off, let me show you this church. I noticed it on that side street as I was coming up the hill from my hotel. So I thought, wow. And again, another pretty old chapel. Right in every corner there's a chapel, so easily found, but I take pictures of everyone regardless because they're all unique. Okay, off to the hotel. We are up on the roof of the cathedral. It's all granite slabs. I'm kind of using like steps, but check this out. I'm on a Spanish speaking tour, and I went ahead and put the earbuds in I'm trying to pick up at least a little bit of some of it here and there as best I can, but it is, a lot of it's going past me, but that's okay. At least I got in to see all this. Let's see. Oh, that's that cloistered courtyard we saw earlier today.
Nuestro próximo año santo va a ser el 2027. 31 de diciembre del 2026 se encenderá la luz. La luz lo que marca es la ubicación de la catedral para los peregrinos. Está encendida todo el año, 24 horas al día, ¿vale? Durante el día pasa un poco desapercibida. Holandesa. Si se fijan, toda la torre es de granito, excepto la base de los relojes, que es mármol. Los relojes son de y están colocados, apoyados sobre clones. Y luego esta cuerda que aparece aquí, verde, es un pararrayos, que tiene su toma de tierra en la plaza de la Quintana, a donde vamos a la plaza. Esta estructura que tenemos...
It's really cool up here. To sit here and look out over the town.
Ahora nos queda subir pues hasta allá arriba, donde está aquel balaustre metálico.
We are up in the tower. Oh, about being out of breath. Same level as those bells at this point. Pretty cool, huh? It's looking down on the plaza where all the pilgrims come in. This is the convent of St. Francis. See, there's a picture of St. Francis right there. Okay, wow. One more video for the night. My curiosity got the better of me. Just see this building across the way from my hotel. If you see that white building, that is my hotel. I was looking down on the soccer field, and I came up the hill to see this. You can see how light it is out. It's about 20 after 9. So obviously it's too early to go to bed. I don't have a super early flight in the morning, so that's all good. But this is a pretty view from up here. Back over this way appears to be more like some hotels and some schools, private residences, like apartments. But that is old as well. I'm not sure where to go, so I'm just going to head back this direction, see if I can make my way over to where that band was playing. Okay, well, before heading back down the hill, I saw this opening. And being the nosy person I am, I'm coming up in here. And that may be the way, might be an easier way to go see where that band is playing. I'm already come up the hill, so I might as well do it the easy way. It's not like I can get lost. I literally can keep sights on my hotel. Oh, and you can see the cathedral in the distance, just to the left of that big ball of sun. This has been a fantastic trip. I am so glad that I did it. And no regrets. I have, despite some of the challenging moments of climbing up hills, I've loved every second of it. This has been good. I mean, even when it got cold and rainy, I still loved it. It was okay. It was not a problem. But you know, everything about when you travel, it's all about your attitude. And what kind of attitude, mindset are you going to have going into things? If you've made up your mind that you're going to be grumpy about everything, then nothing's going to go right. But if you are just happy to be there and you just take what comes your way and whatever surprises come your way, you're probably going to have a much better time. So when I travel, I usually try to have that kind of a mindset and just go with the flow and see what happens. But it's been a phenomenal trip. So I say today's been good. All days have been good. And so I won't necessarily say this is the last video, because there may be something up here. You never know. You never know what's around the corner. So, but I'll stop for a minute and we'll see what we see. I'm back at this building that I was curious about earlier that led me to climb the hill. But they built like these little terraces. You just cut through the little stone wall opening there. And there's my hotel and the cathedral further in the background, beyond the trees there. This has been a nice evening walk. So this will definitely be the end of today's videos. Ending on a high note. But it's been a lovely walk. It's beautiful out here. And my curiosity got the better of me. I had to go see the band. Had to go check out that building up on the hill. Alright, well, I guess this is good night, even though it doesn't look like nighttime yet. And tomorrow's just a travel day.